Hi there, my name is Tomek Gop. I'm an assistant producer at the Witcher team. Let me take you on a quick tour around the biggest city in our game. This is one of the poorer districts of the city Fatima, the biggest city that you will see in The Witcher. Let's now take a quick walk around the city and see if we can meet some interesting people.
Greetings, sir.
Greetings. Who are you?
A shoe shine? Clean that muck off your boots? 2 orens.
Right, so this guy is a shoe shine. Well, let's pay him 2 orens for cleaning our shoes.
First journey to Fatima?
Well, let's say it is.
Yes, tell me about it.
We've some heavy issues here. There's a quarantine because of the plague. Squirrels are fighting the Order. Monsters breed in hundreds, and we struggle with bandits. As one bard sang, Fazima's like a brothel on fire.
See, he got a little bit more talkative.
I'm interested in the bandits.
Something odd there. They operate with brutal but effective force, mainly at night. Their goal remains unclear.
So for the measly fee of 2 orens,
Thanks.
we could get this guy to open up a little bit. Get some extra information about the city, about the inhabitants, maybe some job. Okay, now let me tell you a few words about the camera types that we have. The first one is the typical isometric camera. The second one is the hybrid camera with isometric view plus ability to pan your view up and down with your mouse. And the third one, where you have to use mouse and keyboard to control your character, is the TTP over-the-shoulder camera. Now I'm heading on to the Herbalist for some shopping.
Herbs, ointments, flowers for the ladies.
Greetings.
You look pale. I have medications for an instant cure. My prices are reasonable.
I'm seeking a herb called vermilion because I will need it in a moment to prepare some heavy alchemical stuff. A bomb actually, but more about that in a moment. Let's get the herb right now. Now with the vermilion and a few other ingredients in hand, I'm gonna head to some safe place to start meditation, as only during the meditation the alchemy can be used. So the best place for this is, I believe, the inn, and this is where I'm gonna go right now. And actually on our way to the inn, I will be passing by a house of a guy called Ramsmead, and I just remembered that I have a few suspicions about this guy. I don't know if he's good or bad yet, but I'm gonna have to talk to him, ask about some things that I have already learned, so let's see if I can get in.
I must deal with these
Didn't supposed to be that easy, I guess.
Are you lost?
Who lives here?
Don't answer a question with a question.
Let me rephrase.
Some nerve. This is Ramsmeat's house, and he never spoke of a visiting mutant, so scram.
Oh, so the Ramsmead isn't the guy who just lets guests
Good one.
inside uninvited, right?
Looking for something?
Okay, let's try this other guy. We can bribe him, actually, but it's 20 orens. No way. I don't want to spend 20 orens on
I'll tear your
bribing
head
Ramsmead's bodyguard. I actually have a better idea. I'll get back when it's dark, unsafe, and I'll deal with them the hard way.
Maybe not.
So we finally made it inside the inn. As you can see, a lot of commoners spend the evening in here for a drink after a hard day of work. There are also more interesting activities, like the fist-fighting tournaments, as the locals like to release some aggression in the evening, so we could join in chance of winning some money.
What?
You an experienced fist fighter?
Smacked a few. Why?
I defeated Fat Fred, looking for another opponent.
You take issue with fat folk.
Yeah, let's give this guy a try.
Yes.
You just pissed off Butterbean.
What's the wager?
75 orens.
Oh, and a word about the rules, right?
Any rules?
Just one. No rules apply.
Right.
So you in?
I'm in.
The fist fight in The Witcher resembles regular combat in a way that you also have to time your clicks to unload the combos of shots on your opponent. Additionally, you will need to use right mouse button to dodge and to parry your opponent's blows. And of course, you can develop your fist fighting techniques to get stronger, faster and more advanced combinations of strikes. This guy actually looks pretty fat, but he's tough and experienced fist fighter. and eventually he manages to knock down our opponent, as you can see right now, in a nice finishing move.
Harder than you reckoned.
Your hand is heavy and your head hard.
Return tomorrow. Lose another 75 orens.
No luck this time. We might be good with swords, but we're wretched at fist fighting. At least for now. Okay, it's time to seek the innkeeper and get a room to meditate.
Well, well. Swords on your back. White hair. You run away from a circus?
You have circus experience too?
Sharp tongue. Good fella. What can I get you?
Let's ask for the room.
Any rooms?
5 orens.
Okay, we can click the rest icon right now, and we are entering the meditation state. While being at meditation, you can use the alchemy panel on the right, and considering the fact that we already have the ingredients for the bomb I told you about, I'm gonna prepare the bomb right now, as something tells me I'll be needing it in a moment. So let's click the mix icon, and the bomb is already in the inventory. All we have left to do is to meditate few hours until midnight. After a quick rest, I can venture out again, and you will see that the location outside has become dangerous. It's the middle of the night, and I can, for example, use weapon and I guess seek some other opportunities. I remember that I had an alternative idea about dealing with these two Ramsmead's bodyguards, so right now it's a good time to, well, cut the crap and get some action. I'll choose my preferable weapon, my preferable fighting style, and I will come up to them, and you're gonna see the Witcher at its best, which is fighting with your sword. Notice that I will be changing opponents while doing the sequence of strikes, and when finishing one of them, I can still switch to the previous one and carry out the sequence to the very end. That's it, the guy's dead, and to enter the house of Ramsmead, I just need to find a key. So let's come up to this guy, and yeah, how surprisingly he had the key in his pocket. There's Ramsmead. Let's talk to him.
What you want, freak?
I have some questions.
You haven't the faintest idea who you're talking to, freak. One word, and before you count to 3, you'll be facing a dozen hardened assassins.
Before you count to 3, you'll be dead.
Well, the cub growls, but does it bite? I could use someone for wet work.
Okay, he might be offering us a job, but I don't want it.
I despise your kind.
Contempt, wolf cub, is the privilege of the prudent. In all others, it's a sign of youth and ignorance. I'll piss on your juvenile scorn. What do you want?
Not a good guy, actually. Let's mention one organization.
Want the truth about Salamandra?
I'm listening.
And one bad guy.
You're working for Azar.
You're lucky I'm having a good day. I won't kill you. And I'll beat it before I have them carry you out.
They'll carry you out, feet first.
Enough. Boys, kill him.
Okay, there's no regret right now. We're gonna have to face Ramsmead and hopefully not too many of his bodyguards. Let's now take a look around to see how many of them have come to help him. Yeah, it's definite that we're outnumbered. I'm gonna have to use active pause right now to drink a potion. The potion will aid my regenerating skills. It will regenerate my vitality faster, so I can last longer in combat. And now let's use some Witcher techniques, like using the art sign to put enemy down and finish him with a sword. And here's the same technique again, but you'll notice the different finishing moves. Okay, 2 of them are dead, but there's still pretty many of them surrounding us. Now we'll use the bomb that I already created before, and I told you about the bomb. It's basically the stunning bomb. It will surprise and stun all the opponents in my surrounding, and I can, if I'm fast enough, I can finish as many of them as possible. Right, 3 of them are dead before the rest got to me. So again, I'm gonna have to be very fast. I will be using different fighting styles in combination with signs again. That was the Igni sign, and this is the group combat style. So I'm engaging many enemies at the same time. Let's see if I can make it. Okay, not too many of them left by now, but still, I'm gonna have to be deadly fast. 2 opponents, one strong, one fast, so I'll switch to the fast style and use a combination of sign on the strong one. Yep, it worked. I guess I'm a pretty skilled witcher after all. I should be proud of myself.